What's going on, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP and cryptocurrency update. Here's a few altcoins that absolutely performed during the second leg of the 2017 bull run. This is in a period of only 8 weeks, and look, we can see Tron in the top right did actually have a percent change of almost 23,000%. This is what I'm waiting for certain alts that are well below retracements, and for the next few months, I will be paying 100% attention to this market. This is shared by Boomtime Crypto. Highly recommend following him on Instagram. And he goes on to say, history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. This was the second leg of the 2017 bull run at the very end of the year. Chainlink, 12,000% pump. Stellar, 11,000% pump. Cardano, a 5,000+% pump. Even EOS, 2,500% pump. Sia Coin, over 2,000%. And even BNB Binance Coin, back when it was $1.53, shooting all the way to $22. And of course, it is way past those price points now. And I know a lot of altcoins have created multiple all-time high prices this year, as I showed about 30 assets. Now there's probably 40 or 50 that I've seen that are legitimate, that have created a second all-time high in 2021. Some assets have done a 50x, some have done a 100x. One of the worst things to do is quit on this market prematurely, or even sell an asset right before it starts going parabolic. So I'm just dollar cost averaging in certain positions, and less is more. As I always say, I'm not taking 50 trades. I'm positioning myself in assets that are looking great, still in accumulation, and waiting. Next up, shared by Stellar Organization. Remember, they are a nonprofit organization. Today we announced the Flutterwave, this is also a Ripple partner, a global payments technology company, has launched 2 new remittance corridors between Europe and Africa on the Stellar network with Tempo_EU. So this is Tempo Money Transfer. And remember, Flutterwave is actually part of the Open Payments Coalition with Ripple, Unstoppable Domains, and a lot of exchanges that we know today. So they're going to be leveraging the Stellar network and Stellar USDC of Circle, the stablecoin, US dollar coin, to simplify remittances in Africa. And this is a large user base in Africa, creating an efficient and affordable Pan-African payments infrastructure. Excited to expand throughout Africa using the Stellar rails. This SDF, this is the Stellar Development Foundation, is committed to helping them create a tangible impact on financial access and inclusions across the African continent and beyond. Next up, shared by Casper Network, the CEO of Uphold, a crypto brokerage firm that we all know, serving over 7 million customers in over 150 countries, has mentioned Casper in 5 altcoins with enormous potential. Of course, this is one of my holds. Wanted to share, and this is shared by businessinsider.com. And remember, guys, I have an even distribution of high caps, blue chip crypto assets in the top 10, then some mid caps maybe, and then I have some lower cap assets, and this is one of the lower caps that has some of the most legitimate partnerships in the game that I will be watching. And even catching a variety of lower cap assets on this channel, whether it's a 5x or even a 10x. Taking those profits and improving my position on whether it's a cash position to buy dips, or even improving my position on assets like XRP. Also, shared by Crypto Eddie, Huckleberry how-to video. They're a decentralized exchange and a new on-chain partner. Notice, stake and earn with your XRP. We are lucky to have these DeFi tools to build wealth, and we can check out this video. You can still use your XRP to earn over 600% APR on Huckleberry. Start bringing your XRP to Moonriver and W using OneChain. Then add XRP to the Fin liquidity pair. Doing so also will make you eligible for their upcoming airdrop, and just wanted to share this quick little video if you guys are curious. Bank XRP asking Elon Musk, how much XRP are you holding, if any? Would love to get a response, and I know I retweet this every time I see this question asked. See Anders L actually sharing a screenshot. David Short, CTO of Ripple, liking the tweet by XRP Darren when USDC on the XRP ledger. Even XRP Darren going to Jeremy Allaire, who is the CEO and founder of Circle, aka USDC. You have a trusted stablecoin. I want to trade with your trusted stablecoin on the XRPL, the XRP Ledger DEX, their decentralized exchange. There is a very large XRP community that wants to do the same. Do you have any plans for USDC on the XRP Ledger? Crickets, no answer. We have XRP Crypto Wolf sharing this. XRP and these other assets are the only ones green listed for exchanges to list for exchange or custody in New York. Remember, the Bank of New York, BNY, is on the board of PolySign. Tim Keeney responsible for holding 1/4 of all global institutional assets. That is trillions and trillions of dollars. Next to the creator of XRP, Arthur Brito, and David Schwartz. Even Antoinette, formerly a Ripple. Please consider the Bitwise license as well, based out of New York. Please consider the offices there. A lot of connections. And now looking at this, we can see a list of digital assets. So we have BAT, Binance USD, the stablecoin BUSD Bust, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, ETC, Ethereum, the Gemini dollar, GMO, JPY, Litecoin, Lumens of Stellar, Pax Gold, Pax Dollar, Ripple, XRP, and Z.com for ZUSD. And we can see that XRP is approved for custody, but not approved for listing. Same thing goes for XLM. Litecoin is approved for both. Bitcoin is approved for both. Bitcoin Cash is approved for both. Interesting. And this was updated at the very end of July. Next up, Spanish banks are preparing to offer crypto services. The Bank of Spain said in June it would provide instructions for entities wishing to register to provide crypto services, and they are still waiting. As I mentioned a few videos ago, I know family offices will be listing crypto or at least giving some exposure to clients in the future. It's going to start with the big boys and then roll out to everyday people and retail investors. This market has gotten so big, you cannot ignore it. I mean, remember, we're at approximately a $2.6 trillion market cap. Is a $10 trillion market that crazy or far off? No, especially when you're comparing where the dot-com bubble took us. There's more money than has ever been printed in the history. And what was the quote? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe 40% of all money in circulation today was printed in the past year. If that's not a sign of inflation and going to a different asset, me focused on crypto or income-producing assets, I don't know what is. So anyways, just another bank that is focused on providing crypto services. Remember that State Street, one of the biggest custodians, is focused on this. They hold, approximately 10% of all the world's wealth? 10%. They said that the digital asset space, including crypto, even tokenized equities, will trickle, then flood when the floodgates open. And yeah, he was saying this, 2 years ago? And I mean, keep in mind, we're at a $100 billion market cap, and now we're up 25x. And we have Amex American Express, an early RippleNet partner, and this is shared by XRP Crypto Wolf. American Express CEO says that cryptocurrency can make cross-border payments a lot more seamless, obviously. We also have Terra of Terra Luna, and their Do Kwon was served by the SEC and a new lawsuit begins. Why, guys? Why? We're talking about Terra Luna on YouTube when it was 20 cents back in 2020 of May and June. Now it's went over 40 bucks? And now the SEC sues them once there's so much money in the space, lining their own pockets. If they wanted to protect investors, they should protect them before these market caps and assets absolutely explode and start providing utility. Yet you notice that they wait until there's so much money. Ripple, the company, was meeting regularly with the SEC almost on a weekly basis, according to David Schwartz years ago per video. Yet they wait until there's over 3 million XRP wallet addresses, 3 million people, give or take, maybe less, before doing anything. This is how the game is played. Anyways, the CEO of Terraform Labs is suing the SEC. And I think you know who I'm rooting for. Also shared by Bank XRP Novati, another Ripple client. Remember, we've already seen some of those patents as well. Appeals to increasing sales by using Ripple. In addition to using ODL in the Philippines, in the Philippine peso, they recently partnered with SCB, the largest commercial bank in all of Thailand. Due to these factors, the sales were $18.4 million, over a 55% increase last year, which is a splendid result. As we can see, Novati, Ripple in the Philippines, Novati Australia, we got Visa New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand for Ripple, and even China. Found in Southeast Asia, keep an eye on the APAC region with Ripple. Novati, ASX, Australian Stock Exchange, and Nov, N-O-V, is pleased to announce the acquisition of ATX, a leading fintech in Malaysia that provides digital payment services with 31,000 plus touchpoints. Novati looks forward to scaling the ATX and further expanding across Southeast Asia. View more. So ATX is an innovative and fast-growing Southeast Asian payments fintech. Top 50 rising startups. Also wanted to share, guys, so ouch, I actually did have some XRP on Binance US during the Spark airdrop, or at least the snapshot, I should say. And just goes to show, self-custody is the way, because I just missed out on some Songbird, unfortunately. When I had some XRP, of course I did self-custody as well. I actually had it on a few exchanges that were participating because I like diversifying my holdings. This just goes to show that self-custody is the way, and yep, I did get screwed by leveraging an exchange. A well-known exchange, unfortunately, because they're not going to be participating in the Songbird airdrop. So that's just an opportunity cost on my end. Yes, I'll still be getting my Flare. And yes, I do have some Songbird, but I will not be getting any Songbird that is on Binance US because they actually claimed it. To me, this is beyond disappointing. There's other exchanges that are claiming the community's free money and not distributing it. Binance US has a decent-sized customer base. How hard would it be If I was the CEO leading this organization, there'd be no excuses. I would be building out this infrastructure because we are serving the people. Also, Danelle Dixon, remember this is the CEO of Stellar Development Foundation of Stellar and their native asset Lumens XLM. Open source projects enable more collaboration, transparency, and growth. I'm so happy to see IBM Blockchain open source the code behind WorldWire. The future of finance will be relatively more open. I'm not going to say it's going to be completely open and public. There's still going to be privacy aspects. At least we can see this trend breaking down the wall slowly but surely. Open source cross-border payments. Once you have some of these bigger organizations doing it, it's going to be a game of dominoes, and then it's just a waiting game. Untapped potential for cross-border payments network. This is a cutting-edge network for cross-border payments utilizing the Stellar-powered blockchain network to address the cost and friction in cross-border payments. We designed the original IBM WorldWire to reduce the cost and friction in the cross-border payment market. Utilizes the Stellar network, which uses Lumens XLM as a bridge currency, essentially a unit of value for transfer of value and transaction cost calculations. So exciting to see this. We also know IBM's relationship with assets like Casper. We also have Mickey B. Fresh sharing this, the Internet of Value, on page 152, Joel Katz, David Schwartz of Ripple. And boom, authors David Schwartz right here, CTO at Ripple, one of the original architects of the XRP ledger, along with Arthur Brito and Jed McCaleb. Remember working back at the NSA back in the day, right here, working at the National Security Agency, developing encrypted cloud storage and enterprise messaging systems for organizations like CNN. All these distributed systems, it's almost like it was DLT before Bitcoin even came to be. Interesting. And I think you guys know what I may be inferring as well. And last but not least, this would be the ultimate flex for this bullish cycle. It's almost retire your parents and pay off their mortgage season. Altcoin and crypto. Hope you enjoyed, guys. All links of services that I actively use in the crypto space can be found in the video description. And until next time.